Peace and love, creatives. Before we get started, I just would like to take the beginning of this video to thank my patrons for their support in my art journey and put their names on the screen. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Cindy. You guys really do keep me motivated and absolutely rock. So thank you. For those of you who are interested in my Patreon, I will put a link in the description. The tiers are like stickers or prints, or you can even get a handmade sketchbook by me. And I'm even toying with the idea of throwing in a mystery box tier, but that one is still in the works. So if you're interested, link is in the description. And yeah, so I've already started swatching, and the first swatch is a Sumi NG color, and these are inks made by the company Kisho, and my intrigue for purchasing them were just their dark colors that were they just looked so beautiful, and I was just curious, so I put them on my wish list and decided to purchase them with some Amazon points that I had. I swatched the Sumi Gunjo, and that was the blue, which is just gorgeous. And now I'm swatching the Sumi Kobai. There are English names to these colors, but I honestly love the Japanese names, and I would like to keep them. Hopefully I don't butcher them when I say them. The next color is a Sumi Taisha, and this one I had no intentions of using it for skin tone, but it's definitely a perfect skin tone for me to use in my character illustrations. This next color is a Sumi Guricha, and I feel like this one is like a cross between a Caput Mortem and a Potter's Pink. Really dark Potter's Pink, but if you look at it at its light tone, it just, I don't know, it just seems like a really, like Potter's Pink and Caput Mortem had a baby. The next color that I'm swatching is Sumi Beni, and this color is like the most vibrant in this bunch. It's just so like in your face. I like it. I love it. The next color is a Sumi Uguisu, and all of these colors are so different from each other, and that's one thing that drew me in as well. There were no colors that I'm like, I wish they didn't put that color in because this color looks just like it, which is a nice thing to have, especially with a set like this. This color that I'm swatching now is Sumi Byakuroku, and it is a bluish green, and yeah, it's gorgeous. This one is Sumi Gusa, and the color, the green in its mass tone is just so deep and gorgeous, and then when you water it down, it just becomes this soft color that is just equally as beautiful. This one is one of my favorite blues in this set. All of the blues are gorgeous, by the way. They are all beautiful, but this one is Sumi Gonroku, and it's chef's kiss. This one is Sumi Murasaki, and it looks like a in my opinion, it looks like a dioxazine violet, and its darkness is like dark. It is dark. And then when you lighten it up, it's just this beautiful purple color. It's gorgeous. The next color is Sumishu, and I like it. It's pretty. Once I swatched this color here, I'm like, I'm gonna make some kind of fall, autumn design. I just have to. It's just screaming autumn, these colors. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Now, this color that I'm swatching now is called Sumi Byakugan. And if anybody watched Naruto in their youth or in their adulthood, yeah, I got a chuckle out of that one when I saw the name. It was called Byakugan. This one is called Sumi Odo. And although it's not like a bright yellow, I just really, I did fall in love with this color. I really do like it. This one is a Sumi Shinsha, and it's another red. I think we have maybe, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish reddish tones in this set, and they're all just like so different from each other. It's great. I love it. This one is called Sumiki, and I just think it's just like the perfect leaf color for like a flower portrait, which I haven't yet done with these paints, but I'm definitely actually looking forward to doing something like that in the future. This one is Sumi Eye, and it's like a more blue leaning Payne's Gray, but definitely gave me Payne's Gray vibes when I swatched it. This one is Sumi Mizuguno. I messed that one up a big time, but I tried. The next one that I swatched was Sumi Midori, and this one reminded me of My Hero Academia because the main character's name is Midoriya, and the colors that he has on his character are actually definitely leaning towards that green, which is cool. And the last color that I swatched is Sumi Yanagi, and it is just another beautiful green. The green tones in here are plentiful and very different from each other, but they complement each other so well. I'm gonna go down here and maybe just try to make a couple of mixes and see how they sit on the paper. I'm gonna start with the Sumi NG number 301. And actually, I'm gonna throw some water on there before let me just get this one. You do have to pre-wet these. I would pre-wet them just to get the most out of them. But I mean, do what you want to do. So I just want to see what the red and the blue do when they're mixed together. If they stay mixed, if they separate, they make a new color. If I like the color that they make, you know what I mean? And now I'm gonna take that yellow, that 302, the Sumi Odo, Sumi Odo. I'm gonna take the Sumi Odo, and I didn't use any water. Let's just saturate it. And I just would like to see, because I have a lot of really pretty greens, but I want to see what green I get. It's a lot of Odo. This mix is probably not the best just because I didn't pretty wet, the page, but we can see what we got. Kind of like it. Might be just a little too heavy of a color, so I want to fade it out a little bit. That can be used for that color. So depending on how they dry, we can see if they're, you know, mixable, you know. Do you like it? No. I like it. As always, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace and love.